everyone, it's Misaki. Merry Christmas! Probably a little late, but it's Christmas right now while I'm filming. I thought it would be really fun to film uh, my attempt at finding the holiday, the holiday event, finding the holiday event for Slime Rancher. For those of you who have never heard of Slime Rancher before, it is an indie game, I believe, originally released on Steam by Monomi Park. It's an absolutely adorable game. I believe the correct term is sandbox. You get to explore the world at your own pace, in whatever order you'd like. There are certain areas you can't unlock until later, but you can unlock them in any order you choose, for the most part. There's a mild storyline which does require that you unlock a certain area technically last. At least I did it last, because I found it last, so maybe that's just me. And yeah, I absolutely adore Slime Rancher. I've been playing it since it was version 0 point something, and now it's at 1.4.1c, I think. So yeah, I highly recommend getting it. I believe they've recently released it for PlayStation. I can't recall if there's a Switch version just yet. I personally would absolutely adore getting the the collector's edition on Fangamer, because it comes with so many cute things, including a piggy bank that's modeled after the game Lucky Slime. So spoilers, excuse me, spoilers ahead, I have finished the storyline for the game and most of the game exploration. So if you want to play the game for yourself and get every single surprise out there, now is the time to get away! Everything you currently see on screen is part of both the trailer and just the startup screen, so... You still here? Okay, we're gonna keep going. As I was saying, they have a piggy bank modeled after... There you are. The Lucky Slime! Surprise, surprise! Of course it's a Manekineko. So, of course. And I just really want it. It's so cute. He comes with his own little pillow. Anyway, the bare bone basics of Slime Rancher is that you're out here on the far, far range, and it's in space. You're not hunting them. I guess you kind of collect the slimes to your preference. The basic slime is the pink slime, and it's also the only slime that eats everything, every type of food, fruit, veggies, and meat. It doesn't have any favorites. Your goal is to feed slimes and then collect their poop, which is called plorts in Slime Rancher world. You sell the plorts, you make money, you get upgrades, you catch more slimes, you make more money, etc., etc. The fun part of this game for me is that if you feed one slime plort, say a tabby slime plort, to a different type of slime, you get a hybrid. Surprise, surprise, my entire ranch is cat themed. I've got all of them. Oh, you're hungry, but your food's right in front of you, you big silly. Yeah. Yeah, these are my honey tabbies. I have plans for this one even though I don't remember. It's actually been quite a while. I haven't played Slime Rancher since Halloween. Oh dear. You are my hunter tabbies? It's hard to tell when you're invisible, guys. Come on, say hi to the camera. Here we go. And of course my pink hunters. I'm not entirely sure why I don't have pink tabbies. I think I did at one point and I decided that I liked these guys better. Oh, and I believe... Gosh, it's been so long. Where is the thing? You? No. What is it? I don't know. Is it here? Yeah. A little while ago, they included a DLC so the classic pink slime, as seen in the Slimepedia. You can openly change it to the new secret style. I Haven't unlocked all of them yet. I'm missing the Phosphor Slime's secret style, which I believe is an angel. Yeah, it's an angel slime. You can see it in the top left, beside the word secret. I really want it for obvious reasons. It's so cute. And do I want angel tabbies? I absolutely want angel tabbies, please. The sad thing is that you can only have either the secret style or the regular at one time. You can't have both. So, I'm gonna run. So I have to pick and choose, which is gonna be really difficult because I absolutely love my phosphors. Oh! Mostly because my phosphors, oh gosh, they're outside of my other area. But you can probably piece it together. If you look at what basically makes up the phosphor, which is the antenna, the glow, and the wings. Why are you hungry? Oh gosh. Those things. Gosh, I don't know. I'll finish my thought. But the wings, you add those to a honey slime, it's a bee! It makes a bee! And if I make them into angels, then I'd have angel honey slimes, which isn't quite the same. So I'm very torn. Luckily I haven't found them yet. But I will have to find them eventually. Okay, what was I looking for? The boom slime. Briar hen. Q-berries. Oh, I have a bunch of them. So it's, like I mentioned, it's super late game and I have a lot of resources just saved for just such these occasions. Gimme. There you go. Oh gosh. The hazards of keeping boom slimes. As the name implies, they explode. You have enough food. Why did you guys go through your food so much quicker? Buttons. As the game progresses, you can unlock things like the auto feeder. Very useful. Hiya. Oh, I missed. It's fine. And of course the drone has been the biggest help. It takes so long to unlock these guys, but they auto-collect stuff for you, and they'll take it to the designated area that you specify. It's insane. Otherwise you have to manually collect it, like this. It also took, metaphorically, 1 million years to get my my storage to even let me hold everything. So that was fun. Whoops. No. I do not have enough space for all this. I'll drop off my feed. Actually, up. Up. Uh-huh. Oh, it's empty. Ta-da! And now it's not! That's fine. I'll come back. I have a lot of phase lemons because I keep forgetting to swap out purples. Aha! Okay, now. Extra space. So you can only carry up to 4 items at a time, not including water. Water is its own separate tank. You also can't double up, so once one of your storage slots is full, you cannot carry a second batch. But it's so satisfying. The stuff just vacuum it up and put it wherever. So this is the market. This is where you sell stuff. I made a portable one here because this is so far away from the regular one. This one is for crafting. It goes into the back area, which you do unlock fairly early. You have the option to unlock fairly early on. And yeah, most of the stuff that you craft is also made with the florts. So basically the oh, hello. The florts are just a very useful, what do I say? Kind of a jack of all trades idea. They're good for everything. I don't actually need this much money. I just tend to frivolously spend my money on stuff. I say that out loud, but I'm actually thinking of the wrong game. It's Pokemon that I spent all my money on. So I'm not actually know. You know what? I don't know what I'm even gonna use all this money for. And why did all my lemons just disappear? Why? That's mildly concerning. Here. Okay. I mean, it works out. I was gonna take them away anyway. But why? New plant. Instant plant! Because of what I have going on already. Oh gosh! Too many chickens. If any of your chicken coops get too crowded, they'll actually stop making new babies. So you gotta watch that. I did not mean to take the extra dad. That's my bad. Okay, cool. Wait. No, okay, cool. You get to go in here. Ah! And so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording because I'm just gonna go run around my ranch and do some basic things for the day, and then we're gonna get to the actual point of this recording, which was for me to go out there and find what I cannot remember. I think it's something like a jingle slime. That's not right. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. And we're gonna start way back at the front of the ranch. So the goal for today is to find, once again I still don't know the name of it because I did not go and look that up. Where did this go? What did I put this? Surprise for me, this goes outside. Go back home for a second. So, what I'm looking for is... So, we're looking for a Gordo Slime. A Gordo Slime is, to summarize if you're not already reading the Slimepedia, basically a bunch of slimes that came together to make one big slime. The Party Gordo is one that exists specifically every weekend, but for the holidays gets replaced with a holiday version. For Halloween, we got these really cute little jack-o'-lantern charms from the Not Quite a Party Gordo. So, for Christmas, we're getting a bunch of, from what I understand, a bunch of, instruments? Chimes? These are chimes. So I'm really curious. Thing is, the only way to find it, I'm pretty sure it's different for most people's games, and I don't really want to look up the guide anyway, if there was a set location, because where's the fun in that? The only way to find it is by listening for music. So if you notice I get a little quiet from time to time, that happened. If you notice I get a little quiet from time to time while recording, it'll be because I'm trying to listen for the music. Also, I guess to better portray what just happened, because I'm stealing all their food and they can't possibly do this by themselves. Once again, if you feed in my inventory, there's a pink plort. You're not a pink slime. Where are you going? Very determinedly go into this wall. Alright. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to feed you. And... come on. You're making this so difficult. I just want to give you... there you go. Ta-da! That was so much harder than it should have been. But yeah, they can be literally anywhere. They'll usually be in remote locations compared to the rest of the game, so not somewhere you would normally go just to go and grab supplies. They'd be off in the middle of nowhere, such as where. Pro tip, you fall in the ocean, you pass out. You will pass out, and you will wake up at home with an empty inventory and a sad, sad feeling in your heart. Do not fall into the ocean. I guess it's because it's a slime ocean. They use it as a kind of subway system, but being a person, we can't do that. I try my best to take all the food in the wild that I find because it prevents them from just plain old eating it. And, you know, turning into tar. suppose for the video's sake, I should show you guys what a tar looks like. So, save one of these. Shame not. Yes, this will work. Okay. So, if you... Oh, excellent! You ate something on your own. So, this phosphor plort and the not phosphor slime. Okay, this is gonna be horrifying, but here we go. There! That's a tar. You hear the music changed, and now he's going to consume either myself or every slime around him, and that one formed naturally. I did not do that, and we're going now. We're leaving. Goodbye! Nature will sort itself out in the fact that tars cannot survive in the sunlight. So when day comes, they'll go away. Ah, ominous music. You're trying to guilt me. I didn't do it. It was for science. The audience had to see. You also get angry slimes. Angry wild... Feral. They're called feral slimes, my bad. Ah! Feral slimes, as implied and as witnessed, attack you. There's only one chicken up here. Sad. I'm already exploring in a really roundabout way that I wouldn't normally go because I ran in a panic. Where am I? Oh, that's where I just was. Oh, I know where I am. Like, this looks so familiar. It's because I'm actually close to the back entrance to the ranch, which is not actually where I wanted to go. But hey, we'll collect some chickens along. Why not? Hopefully I can find it. It does take quite a bit of exploring to find these guys, and they can, once again, literally be anywhere. So... And you do need to feed them when you find them so that they'll pop back into the many slimes they are made of, and then you can get whatever they've accidentally sat on, which is usually your prize for the event. Someday if I were able to live stream this, I would imagine you guys would be here in the chat with me going, I hear it! There's the music! But until then, until that day finally comes that my computer can withstand the stress that is streaming, I hope you'll be there for me in the comment section. Just tell me what you like about this game. Because my answer to that is everything. I love everything about this game. I love how big the world is. I love how much there is to explore. And honestly, with holiday events like this, it just feels like the exploring never ends. Even after you finish the story part of the game, there is so much going on in the world. Yeah, I hear it again. See? Oh, they also don't like water, so that one's dying. That's clearly not the ocean. Chicken? Can I grab it? Oh, no. Yay. Up it goes. Where did I come from? More chicken. That one's clipping into the wall, I got you. You only really need 10 pieces of food for the Largo slimes. I just like hoarding food because whatever I don't use in whatever mission I have for myself out here, I can bring back home and feed to my own personal slime. And any food you get out here is free food, so we'll return that in. Yep. Once again, it's been a while since I've played. What? I have a feeling this is a place where a party Gordo could sit. I have been up here. It's one of his little... Spoilers! It's one of his vaults. It's specifically this vault, which rains death upon you in the form of feral slimes when you open the gate. Like those over there. I'm going away now. Goodbye! It also contains a portal home, which I think I'm actually going to take because I have more stuff than I intended to have. The portals home are one way. Can't go back. I am going to deposit my extra chickens into the feeding section. This one. Sorry, drone. Drone. That's whatever. The nice thing is you also don't have to memorize what kind of food each slime likes, because when you hover over them it tells you. Up in the top right. That's helpful. I'll just drop off all of these. I didn't actually intend to bring all this back. I actually came here for not a lot. That's the downside to the pink slimes, is that they don't have any favorite foods, which means their plorts are actually the hardest to harvest. If you need them for a specific something, your best bet is to fuse the pink slime with something else and then feed it the new favorite food that you have. And then you'll get 2 pink plorts for every food. Chickens for all my invisible cats. Put a couple in here. Produce some ash for my fire slimes, who are currently devilish slime. Look at them, here. And I think I now have enough. Hooray! Finally! Exactly 25! Oh, thank goodness. The teleporters come in. They're just so handy to have in the late game because your world gets so expansive that walking everywhere does indeed stink. It just stinks. No one wants to come all the way out here by foot. Oh, I actually just have to put 1/2 of this here. Right, and now as soon as I install the other half somewhere, that will become a fully functioning portal. Now you're thinking of portals. Ooh, okay. That's fine, I'm gonna change it right now. I'm gonna drop these 2 chickens off. In storage. It's not the right one. There it is. Alright, and my search continues. The quest continues. I'm gonna take the shortcut. Because I was already in one place and I didn't see it. Take the shortcuts, which basically take you to more direct areas. Okay. Yes! Okay. Again, it's been a while. Easily lost. Ooh. The roosters are actually quite rare, so happy to find him. Chaos. Chaos at least. Alright. You know what? No. I will stay here for a little while. This video is probably going to be a little long. Which, I mean, it's a let's play. What you gonna do? You can only go so fast. To enjoy. I do wish that my recording software would let me capture this at a higher frame rate, because unfortunately it's dropping so much when I record that I am in some of the beauty that I wish you guys could see in this world, but I guess that'll just be a greater surprise for you guys when you actually play this. Yeah. Stuff. And those are puddle slimes! They become little lotuses with secret styles path. Can't have them. Where did it go? dear. You know what? I actually don't. Oh! It's a chick! I absolutely adore the moss blanket. It is my favorite location in this game. Music is my favorite. This is my favorite. All of the background assets are just so good. And I realize I sound very strange right now because my throat is getting horribly, horribly dry. Juice break. Okay, juice break over. Back to business. Continues. Oh! Medium chicken. Oh, this is the portal I accidentally came out of it. Is it? Is it? It is. Alright, I really should have color coded these better so they would have stuff. Hi. Where it came from. I lied. I'm gonna go this way. Oh god, no! Stop! Go rocket boots. Go! Go rocket boots. Come on, energy recharge. More up. There is a roof, a technical roof to this game that won't let you go up past a certain point. Okay. Lower. The game does hide so many things. I don't actually remember if I've been out to those islands. That would require getting up there, which I don't know how to do. That is for another video. Very briefly pull up the map. Almost, literally, almost all of the islands that you can see are these tiny, tiny little islands on the outside. They almost all have something. Most of which are little treasure capsules that the first, I guess the first guy to own a ranch out here, who also left you little messages everywhere. Like this one. I won't talk about the story too much, I'll leave that up for spoilers. But he left little treasure capsules everywhere alongside his vaults, which I believe I found all of his vaults. I'm pretty sure I went through all that. Wow! I know they're hen-hens, they're all chickens. I got stuck! Oh, fine. Ooh! How have I not seen this before? Can I open this yet? Oh, please don't have stuff. Nice! Oh! Oh! It's the Cheshire Cat skin! For the Hunter Slimes! Because of course, right? Of all the cat, like, what else would you put on a cat that can disappear but the Cheshire Cat? That is so exciting, and I'm so glad that that was part of this recording. I also can see a capsule over there that I don't know how to get to. I think if I go from up there, I'll get it. Up. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've cleared this gap before. If not, you will all see me die. Ah! Hooray! Yay! Nailed it. Have I opened that one yet? How far away maybe the... No, I haven't! Why haven't I opened you? Whenever I see these, my concern is that they're gonna be full of stuff, and then I won't have any room to store it. But it's also out on the water, so I can't imagine the game devs would do that to you. Like, how are you supposed to catch everything before it just... Oh, thank goodness. Ha! It's the... Alright, so if you saw it pop up in the bottom right corner... Oh god, how do I get out of it? Hey! Up, please up, please up! Okay, life goes on. Some of the things you'll unlock in those little pods are other things you can build. No wonder. Alright. There are things you can build. The fashion pods specifically are just accessories for your slime. And most of them do absolutely look ridiculous. I think I unlocked one that lets you build a scouter and a lightsaber for your slimes, which is absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10. Okay, back into the tunnel of death, shall we? No, don't explode while I'm here, please. Goodbye. I made it. Chicken. No, my chicken. Nope, okay, I opened that one already. Oh. Ball of yarn just chilling out there. Slime toys do randomly spawn. I'm not entirely sure why. I'll be perfectly honest, because while I appreciate that they added slime toys as something you could buy for your slime, it doesn't make sense that they would just be out here in the wild. Like, a ball of yarn cannot spontaneously, organically happen. That I know of. How about it? So, all these ornaments, they were from a previous party Gordo that I popped, and I just didn't want to take all these ornaments home, so I left them here. This way? There's no fall damage in this game that I'm aware of. Wait, stump, didn't stand. Seriously, how have I never opened that before? I've walked past it, clearly. How peculiar. Oh, it's getting into the evening, it'll be dark soon. Easier for tar because, oh, okay. The area I'm going into is full of feral slimes, I always forget that. And they're feral hunters! So they spawn invisibly! Oh god! Here. Oh! The secret skin automatically keeps their tails curled around them. How precious! Look at you! Oh, I love you. I love you. That's adorable. Do I actually forget? That's how. It pacifies feral slimes. The whole reason why I got it. Ta-da! Now they're all friendly. Well, the ones that were already spawned are friendly. These ones are all very angry! And after my skin. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Don't chase me. Chicken. It's a good distraction. Forward. Ah! I heard that. No! Oh, it's another one of his vaults. Again, I've been to it because it's open. I'm pretty sure. Double check. Yep, I've been in here. Yes, this is the first one I opened entirely by accident, which was unfortunate because I was not prepared. I had my inventory completely full and I could not grab any of the fruits, and I just to feed the gold slime out here. And there were a lot. Is my heart broken? Yes, so. Yeah, this is what the inside of the vaults pretty much look like. They all have a different number of treasure pods. Back outside. I have more things I want to see. Places to go. Maybe. This might actually be the end of the area, but places to go.